Anyway, we're going to move on to something much lighter, something that, of course, you, Tom Brokaw, would never involve yourself in the late-night TV wars.
Oh, no, I don't. I have nothing to do with that.
Right. It's tough to go through a day without hearing or reading something about the late-night TV wars. David Letterman, of course, premiered on CBS last week. Chevy Chase showed up on Fox last night, and next Monday, 30-year-old Conan O'Brien begins his stint in late-night TV. If you're thinking to yourself, Conan who? You're not alone. It's a gamble, but Conan O'Brien is now the intellectual property of NBC, and network bigwigs are hoping he becomes not only well-known, but well-loved. All summer long, Conan has kept a low profile. Who is this guy, though, who's been hanging around up on the 7th floor? I decided to find out.
Some would say there's a lot of pressure on me.
I'll start with some of the basics. It's Conan, not Conan.
But I don't feel it at all. I couldn't do Dave's show if I wanted to. I couldn't do Johnny Carson's show or Jay Leno's show if I wanted to. What I've got to do is Pat Sajak's show the best I can. Oh, God.
Who is it? You guys know?
Who's that guy? Oh, this one. Who?
Who was it?
What do you think?
I haven't a clue.
The only thing I do know about Conan O'Brien, I already killed a guy. That's what I know.
You're making that up. No,
That's all.
you didn't.
I don't know.
You're making that up.
Dun, 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 dun. Hard-hitting investigative piece on Conan O'Brien. Happens to be at the same network, but don't think this is a puff piece, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the big guy?
Oh, see him? I think he's down the hall.
Is he? Hi, how are you? Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Katie, how are you?
How
Good to see you.
Where's your office?
It's right in here. Hey, it's a good thing I was wearing a wireless mic.
Yeah, I'll say. You're so TV savvy, Conan.
I know, I am.
Yeah.
This is it. Behold the splendor of my office.
It's kind of messy in here, Conan.
What are you talking about?
Isn't it? Don't you think this is sort of messy?
I thought I cleaned it up.
Yeah?
This is a couch from my apartment in Los Angeles, which wouldn't fit in my apartment here, so I brought it here, and it folds out into a bed.
Oh, it does? And why does it do that? Why do you need that in here?
Well, I just thought if the show caught on, you never know. No! And if the show doesn't, I may have to sleep on that for quite a while. NBC gave me this.
They gave, you know, they give those to a lot of people, Conan.
Oh, no, they said they only gave it to me, Katie. What are you talking about? I'm such a corporate whore. Anyway, no, they've given me everything.
Including an unprecedented shot at stardom.
It's a very, very steep learning curve, you know, to go from not being on television to being on television five nights a week.
Lorne Michaels, the executive producer of Saturday Night Live and the man NBC has put in charge of late night. Conan was his idea. The two first met when Conan was a writer and bit player on SNL.
I'm a very handsome man.
I liked doing this thing they called Handsome Man. It was all about Mike Myers being a guy who could teach you how to be handsome. And I would play one of the people that took his course.
Well, I just completed your course. And I never dreamed I could be this handsome. Thanks, Lank. You're handsome. Give that man a round of applause.
I think that one of Conan's strengths is that he is what you see, you know. He is that nice, affable, funny, witty guy.
But his comedy career didn't start there. In college, he edited the prestigious Harvard Lampoon, a humor magazine that's a breeding ground for many of today's hottest comedy writers. For the last 2 years, he lent his talents to the hit Fox series, The Simpsons. But secretly, he yearned to be as famous as Homer. And when NBC executives decided to let him try, the entertainment industry was shocked. Under pressure to find a replacement for Letterman, they gave the job to the unknown, untested O'Brien on the strength of this one audition.
No, it doesn't. People always say that. People always say it's tough to be like a model. No, like turning a big crank is tough.
I'm not talking about that.
I've got a magic 8-ball.
Uh-huh. Let's see what it says.
Will my show be a success? Outlook, not so good.
Oh.
Some TV critics agree.
He's not mature, and he seems to lack an edge, a quickness.
When he met with the press this summer, reporters were skeptical.
Would you say that this is rather unusual for you to, without any other performing experience, lots of writing?
Not true. I had a late-night talk show in the late 70s.
Where?
Okay, I lied.
Without any...
I told you that wouldn't work, Lauren. Lauren was like, just try
any
it.
performing...
You'd have to give Conan a, you know, like a D minus. I mean, I thought it was a really poor performance.
As my grandmother used to say, what's in you comes out, you know. I think he is who he is, and if I'm right about him, I think what he is worth watching.
Hey, you guys, get to work. There's a show to do, see? Hey, you guys, how do you feel about the show? Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I'm trying so hard.
How has your life changed since this announcement was made?
A lot of people take a swing at me.
No, they
Takes a little
don't.
while to- In general, everybody, I mean, a lot of people recognize me, but they're all incredibly encouraging.
So what do you
Appreciate it.
think? You think he's
Thank
going to be
you.
a big success? What do you think?
It's going to be tough to fill Letterman's shoes.
Do you hear this?
It's going to be tough.
Conan.
But Letterman's still on the air, so I don't have to fill his shoes, right? Right? Help me out here, guy. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the inevitable comparison, but I think once I'm on the air, people will see I'm doing a completely different show. I think a lot of that will go away, and they'll hate me or love me based on what I do.
Do you have the latest copy of Time magazine, please?
Hey, it's Dave.
He's everywhere. You can't get away from him.
No.
There's something about you in here. There you are. Now that's a cute picture.
Oh, there I am. Ah.
Late night with question mark. Can Conan O'Brien, the comedy writer's comedian, be comfortable on the hot seat?
Wow. It's a good question.
So you really wanted to be a song and dance man growing up, is that right?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was a huge fan of Yankee Doodle Dandy, the old Jimmy Cagney movie where he plays George M. Cohan. I started taking tap dancing lessons when I was about 8 years old.
You look good. You look very graceful.
Well, because I'm a very handsome man.
Can you sing it all?
I wanted to be a song and dance man. And NBC doesn't know it, but now I've gotten my wish. I'm going to sing every night, dance. And people think I've got no talent. It's insane. Isn't this nice?
Isn't this beautiful, Conan? I'm enjoying it.
You're married, right?
Yeah, I'm married.
You've got a child.
Yeah, and I have a child. And actually, I'm in love with my husband, too, so...
Really?
Move your arm. I'm interested in your childhood. I know that you grew up in Brookline, Massachusetts, right? How many kids?
There are 6 kids in the family.
How did you develop your sense of humor? What turned you into a funny guy?
I mean, I think it's an old story. You know, it's the middle child. Big family, middle child, freakish need for attention.
Either he was fighting for attention or he was looking to be put away. I mean, it's one of those are pretty much the 2 possibilities we have here.
They used to call you Tease Man, right? That was your nickname?
My father started calling me that because I would mercilessly tease my brothers and sisters.
Any time of day or night, any day of the week, you could hear one of the 3 younger children in the house just yelling his name, Conan, stop it.
Do you ever wake up, Conan, and think, oh my God, I've got to leave the country. How could this happen to me? I mean, really, you must be feeling the pressure.
Yeah, sometimes I really feel that pressure, but for the most part, I have a real sense that this is something I can do, and if not me, then who, you know?
If this show bombs, and if you become the answer to a Trivial Pursuit question,
then hey, I'm the answer to a Trivial Pursuit question. That's not bad to say on a first date.
It's a big question mark, a big gamble. It's all of those things, and it's going to be really embarrassing for me if it isn't good. I can tell you that. But the thing that makes me sleep at night is that it'll be even more embarrassing for Conan.
Should we do it again?
Just one more time.
Okay. Will Conan be a huge star?
Huge star.
Huge.
All right, please. Oh, God. Please, please, Katie.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Conan!
Yeah! Yes. All of you get out of here. I don't need this story anymore. It went right to my head.